even get to cross.
Hello and welcome. This is Shooting Star 6 and we have an absolutely fired up fight zone here tonight. Our first match here on Shooting Star 6. 𝗏𝗏𝗏 is in action. Let's head back to the fight zone. 𝗏𝗏𝗏, a fixture of sorts in Shooting Star, completely changing the trajectory of his career. No longer does he want to be a man associated with losses, a man associated with being laid out in backstage attacks by people that think they're bigger superstars than him. 𝗏𝗏𝗏 has been on a winning streak of sorts, but there is a lot of naysayers when it comes to that because he has only begun up against what's considered as part-timers or people like 𝗕𝗥𝗘𝗔𝗧𝗏 last time on Shooting Star, that he's straight up been retired for over a decade and 𝗏𝗏𝗏 was made to go up against him. But 𝗏𝗏𝗏 nonetheless out here. Let's see if he gets a better opponent. I just had to go and jinx it. 𝗏𝗏𝗏 had to go and jinx it. We've got the Hurricane, also known as Shane Helms. Hurricane Helms is here, former WWE Cruiserweight Champion. I am sure 𝗏𝗏𝗏 is not happy with this opponent. The Booker man has gone absolutely crazy with the books, and for some reason that has resulted in Hurricane Helms appearing on Friday Night Nexus, or appearing on Shooting Star, should we say. It's complete opposite of everything else that you usually see on Shooting Star. This guy's a gimmick. Gimmicks aren't really okay. Nonetheless, we've got a match coming up next. This is 𝗏𝗏𝗏 going one-on-one with the Hurricane, and there we go, posing 𝗕𝗏𝗏𝗏. 𝗏𝗏𝗏 not messing about, got him, there we go, driving him down with the reverse DDT, double foot stomp. 𝗏𝗏𝗏 not messing about, and just a knee straight across the side of the head of the Hurricane. The Hurricane's looking like it's more like just a slight breeze coming in the path into a Northern Lights driver. 𝗏𝗏𝗏 is not messing about here. Irish whip into the corner, and he follows in with a debilitating clothesline, taking the Hurricane down. Now you can see 𝗏𝗏𝗏 just staring at the Hurricane, kicks him straight into the gut. Now he's turning him over. Wait a second, got him in some sort of sleeper hold here. Jesus, he's got it cinched in deep. And the Hurricane taps. That was very fast. Quick, easy action. Wait a second, 𝗏𝗏𝗏's going for the microphone. 𝗏𝗏𝗏 has had enough of going up against so-called legends, as he calls it. He wants a worthy opponent. He wants a Shooting Star classic, like the matches that Finn Balor is putting on. No one talks about Seido's matches like that, and he wants it to change. Up next we have 𝗥𝗏𝗏𝗏, a trainee of the Reality of Wrestling School, going up against the shooting star obliterator, Killer Kelly. Let's head back to the fight zone. Roxy, as mentioned, a trainee out of the Reality of Wrestling training school, which, if you didn't know, that is Booker T. Yes, indeed, King Booker himself. That is his training school, and Roxy is one of the hottest prospects coming out of that school. She has been on numerous Reality of Wrestling shows, along with the Ring of Honor Women's Championship tournament. But Roxy has a big challenge ahead of her here tonight as she goes up against the Punisher that is Killer Kelly. And you can hear that music rain out. And Killer Kelly, stoic as ever, on her way to the ring. She is here for a fight, or as we've seen in the past, for the past wee while, it's not always much of a fight, as Killer Kelly tends to dominate in the matches from bell to bell. But let's see if Roxy can put on a good challenge against her. A pre-match ritual of sorts by Killer Kelly every week on repeat, and it always comes with the violence. Collar and elbow tie up to start off this match. Killer Kelly into the headlock, and she takes it with some wrist control here, trying to dislocate the elbow from the rest of the arm, and just slams Roxy down with authority. Kicks her and a DDT. Killer Kelly taking control of this match here. Roxy saying no, pushes Killer Kelly away. 2 kicks on the trot and a big slam. And a cartwheel by Roxy. And wait a second. Killer Kelly says no with a back suplex. Do not turn your back on Killer Kelly. Now Killer Kelly in full control, side Russian leg sweep, taking Roxy down. Roxy in trouble, and it's no shock right here. Now Killer Kelly, big Irish whip into the corner, and she goes running, going for a kick in the corner. Roxy says no, now bringing the violent stiff uppercut. And Killer Kelly just straight back to her feet, clothesline, and another one, and here we go, drop kick, picture perfect right there. Killer Kelly getting fired up. Roxy is not in a good place. Fisherman suplex. She goes for the pin, 1. Just a 1 count. It's very early going in this match. Just a 1 count. You can see Killer Kelly slamming Roxy's head down into the canvas. Killer Kelly getting fired up here tonight. And here we go, Roxy says no, kicks her down the back of the leg, and numerous elbows to the face. It's not looking good for Roxy, but she's coming back with something. But Killer Kelly says no, punch across the back of the head. Killer Kelly forearm, fireman's carry, flow over by Roxy, but she meets a forearm to the face. Collar and elbow tie up, Roxy pushing her away, and Killer Kelly going for a big forearm, misses the first one but gets a second. Arm drag by Roxy, forearms now. Roxy going for a kick, Killer Kelly says no, and just these shoulder barges right into the corner. Now she's just stomping down on the gut of Roxy. Big Irish whip into the corner. So much power, Roxy did not stay in the corner. Got up, got a vertical suplex. Roxy says no, ducks down. German suplex. Picture perfect. You see Roxy calling Killer Kelly to her feet and just slips out of the drop kick. That was not good, she just slipped, and look at this. The wrist control of 𝗕𝗏𝗏𝗁𝗏 having full control of this match. Whatever 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗁𝗏 tries to bring, 𝗕𝗏𝗏𝗁𝗏 puts her back in her place, and that was just a rookie mistake when she just slipped. But at the end of the day, 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 is only 19, but she brings the power with that chop. Rolling 𝗕𝗏𝗏𝗁𝗏 to the centre of the ring, got her holding her hand and just throws her over. 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 taken in the fight zone here tonight. It's looking like 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 might have some form of control here. Big Irish whip into the corner. Here we go. Monkey flip centre of the ring. 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 is getting in control here. And what is this? Channeling up something in a knee right across the face. This could be it for 𝗕𝗏𝗏𝗁𝗏. 1, 2, this is it. 3, no. So close, but so far away. 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 could not put it away. Just stomping down on the back of 𝗕𝗏𝗏𝗁𝗏. She's getting desperate here, but now 𝗕𝗏𝗏𝗁𝗏 takes her down. Wait a second, looks like she's getting a 𝗕𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 special here. The surfboard got all the way up top. And wait a second, 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 just managing it to roll out of it. Here we go, taking control now, taking her down into the 𝗕𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 armbar here. She's got it locked in. She's going to try and rip the arm from the socket, but 𝗕𝗏𝗏𝗁𝗏 says no. Head scissors takes down 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. What is coming next? Yakuza kick. A Yakuza kick out of nowhere. And look at this, 𝗕𝗏𝗏𝗁𝗏 just pounces onto 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 looks out, one last burst of offense, but gets put down with the German suplex. Now 𝗕𝗏𝗏𝗁𝗏 just picking apart 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 here. Just picking apart the self-proclaimed 19-year-old sensation. There's nothing sensational happening here but the punishment that 𝗕𝗏𝗏𝗁𝗏 is about to bring. Locking in that surfboard 𝗓𝗏𝗏𝗏 special. Once more, she has her all the way up. And she's taking her down. That can only mean one thing. She has the Dragon Sleeper locked in deep, and she taps. The bell has been rung. 𝗕𝗏𝗏𝗁𝗏 is your winner. What an absolutely dominant performance by that fighter right there. 𝗕𝗏𝗏𝗁𝗏 is a force to be reckoned with. Wait a second, that is Hikaru Shida. What the fuck? Just laying her out with a kendo stick. A message has been sent here on Shooting Star 6. This main event segment is brought to you by Patreon. Early access to all content in the description. Finn Balor, your shooting star champion. I do not get tired of saying that over and over and over again. But Finn Balor finally wearing his championship around his waist. Getting laid out and getting it delivered to him in probably the most brutal of a ways. It was definitely not a 5-star Amazon Prime service. He has the engravings of the Shooting Star Championship permanently engraved into his head now when it gets smashed off of it by KENTA. And Finn Balor has asked for the closing moments of this show to send a message to those other people. That is all he said. It is not to KENTA, it is not to FNN. He just said those people. So what people is he talking about? What group of people is the real shooter about to shoot on? But Finn Balor defending the FNN Shooting Star Championship at FNN Legacy against the now FNN Heritage Champion and Cody Rhodes, defeating the man known as 𝗕𝗏𝗏𝗏 last week on Friday Night Nexus, a Bullet Club brother of KENTA. And obviously there's a lot of history between Finn Balor and the Bullet Club, with Finn Balor being the original #1 of that faction, as you want to call it. But you can see Finn Balor's just taking in the fight zone. He's taking in every last moment that he gets as he gets to hold that championship up once again. This is Shooting Star 6. This segment is your main event for tonight. Finn Balor will be given an unfiltered, unscripted promo right here. The shooter is in the hot seat and his targets are locked. He is not wrong though, he did make this show his show. And here we go, he gets to finally say what the one thing is. Well, there we have it. His target is KENTA and New Japan Pro Wrestling. Well, it just seems like a fan shouted something at Finn Balor and got him riled up here tonight. But a death match. The challenge has been put out by Finn Balor to KENTA. We will hear his response. Wait, what? So we're just hearing word that Finn Balor has headbutted a member of the fight zone. Get a camera ringside. Look at this. What the? Finn Balor just beating up a member of the fight zone here tonight, and the crowd are loving it, and a leg drop across the back of the head. And of course the t-shirt states that that is a KENTA shirt. Finn Balor, this is the message that he was sending. He was not sending it in words, and here we go, Bloody Sunday. Boom, dropping him down in the back of the head. That man is not a trained wrestler. That boy, should we say, and Finn Balor to the top rope. Referee just not getting involved. 𝗙𝗏𝗏𝗏, here we go, double foot stomp. That fan is dead. Finn Balor sending the final message to KENTA, and we'll hear the response from KENTA next week on Shooting Star. And the referee just fearing for his life, giving Finn Balor back his Shooting Star Championship. When you attack a member of the fight zone that isn't even a wrestler, you know it's going to get a lot of heads turning, it's going to get a lot of people fearing you. But Finn Balor does not care. Your Shooting Star Champion. Message has been sent. We will hear KENTA's response next week on Shooting Star. What an explosive ending. Thank you for watching.